and welcome to the day of the video, Darren. How's it going today? Today it's pretty windy. It's actually not as nice as I thought it would be as I came out, but it's apparently supposed to be hot. I've made the mistake of walking down to town in inappropriate clothes, and then it only just like gets super hot later. So I have, however, made that mistake the other way around, where I go down in shorts and then it gets super cold. But I'm going down in shorts and t-shirt. I'm heading down to town because I'm going to go spend lunch with Laura again. Probably for like one of the last times, unless I'm just casually in town for some reason. I actually have a lot of things to do, but I do need to go and spend some time in town without Laura. So I'm going to be down there anyway and I'll be in town, have lunch with her, keep her company and all that kind of stuff. I kind of feel bad. Well no, because like she'll get used to obviously having lunch on her own when I go back to university and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure how much my self-esteem can take having lunch with her, because she's like dressed like super smart in like a really nice dress, and here's me, Mr. Scruff, in a cheap odd shoes, not really cleanly shaven, a cheap t-shirt and shorts and glasses. But self-esteem, man, I don't know how much I can take it. I feel really like I stand out a lot. This is like what normal people wear when they go to town on a hot day. It's cash. But Laura's in business class clothes. And it makes me feel like she'll leave me one day. So what else has been going on today? Today I woke up about 7:30. Laura got up at about 20 past. I kind of heard the alarm. I heard her turn off the alarm because the alarm's on my side of the bed. We should really put the alarm on the other side of the bed, since it's her that's waking up in the morning. Well, then again, it'll just come back again when I have to go to work at like 6. When I wake up at 6 when I go to university and stuff. Either way. I was really tired. I woke up when Laura was like making a breakfast and stuff after having just had a shower. And yeah, I've had a weird morning. I kind of don't really know what to do with myself. I've got lots to do and I'm really busy still. But the biggest thing that I was doing, house hunting, is now no longer a thing. I rung up all the estate agents this morning, cancelling. Some of them were already let agreed, they just hadn't rung me. I'm like, yeah, I called them with reference to this property. And they're like, oh, that one's already been let. I'm like, oh, that's weird, because I've got a viewing tomorrow on Saturday. But it's alright, because I wanted to cancel it anyway. Yeah, fuck estate agents, man. Jesus. But yeah, so that was this morning. I did that, I had myself some breakfast, and obviously got dressed and had a shower and all that kind of stuff. I've cleaned up a little bit, cleaned up the kitchen and did some hoovering, because we were needing to hoover. And I also did the age-old technique of cleaning a toaster, which is you get the toaster, you turn it upside down on the floor, then you just hoover the floor. Timeless, that one, absolutely timeless. But then otherwise I've got like like lots of different odd things I need to do. I need to do some stuff for university, I need to do some like bath stuff, because my timetable's just come out, so I need to put it onto my calendars. It's not as great as I was hoping. I was hoping to only have to go in like 3 times a week. After the first couple of weeks, I'll only be going in 4 times a week, so I can't complain too much. Although the one day I have off is a Wednesday. And Wednesday's a half day off anyway, because it's sports day. Otherwise, it's not that bad a timetable. I think only lectures are on it. There might be things like seminars and the other ones that will maybe cropping up on the timetable, like when we know groups and stuff. But to be fair, there might not be either. Monday is annoying because there's like one lecture at 12:30, so it means that like that day I'll drive in. Basically every day I have to go to university, I'm leaving my house at 7. Part of the fun of going to university in a different city to the one that you live in is you have to commute there. So I'm aiming to, well, because of my placement and stuff, the way I work has changed quite considerably, and I'm going to be trying to convert university into a 9 to 5 as much as possible, although it won't be from 9 to 5. I'm going to be leaving my house at 7 o'clock in the morning in an attempt to get to Bristol in less than like an hour. So I'm hoping to get to Bristol for about for about 8, and that way I can then either go swimming, I can play some tennis, and then I can just jump into some work, so I can go find a lab and just do some work. And then while I'm doing work or whatever, I'll do my lectures or whatever and what have you, and then depending on like what work I'm doing, I may stay. Once my lectures are finished for the day, I'll either stay and do a bit more work or go swimming or whatever. But I'm aiming to try and leave so that I can dodge the traffic on the way back as well. So like finishing at 1:30 is pretty good, because that means I can drive back, work at home on 2 monitors on Atlas, my main computer. I mean, like, I was thinking like I'll just leave at 4 every day and then come home and won't have to do any work. But if I come home and I've got a completely separate office and Laura's not around, then I can just go like leave at like 1:30, let's say, on Mondays, come home, and then work until Laura gets back, and then just chill. You know what I mean? Like, just move my commute around, basically traffic. Thursday is that most days are kind of like that. Thursday is the big day where I won't probably get back until like 8 o'clock at night, which is going to be a bit of a killer, but it's life, isn't it? That's what you deal with. I haven't actually studied my calendar that much, so I'm not 100% sure what I have to do on every day, like how the driving thing is going to work out. I need to translate it and put it into my Google Calendar so I have information on like commute times and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do something to do with careers stuff, just in case I want to start applying to like graduate schemes, which I don't think I do want to do, but we'll see. Obviously I want to continue to work and live around Bristol. I don't really want to have to move city, which most graduate schemes involve a bit of travelling, which I'm not really too keen on. So there's that. Lots of things really. Then you have things like my final year project, which I haven't done work on in a while, so I kind of want to jump onto that as soon as possible. I have lots of videos I want to make. I want to make the day 1500 video, but that's going to take me a long time, and because it's going to take me a long time, I don't think it's going to be up this weekend, which means I want to make another video for this weekend, but I haven't really planned one, so I need to plan one. There's lots to do. So I've decided today we should celebrate. We should just go down to town and do what I wanted to do yesterday today. And I'm bored again. I'm just waiting for Laura now to come out for lunch, and then I'll head back home. I kind of want lunch as well, but I don't want to pay for lunch. I bought some needles and threads for Laura. She wanted me to pick up for her. And really I was just kind of looking around for inspiration, and I haven't got any inspiration. So I've got an idea, but I kind of didn't want to get it because of what it is and what it's about. So I'm going to head back. What I need to do, I can't get it from town, I need to go to Cribs to get it, which is irritating. But I may find a time next week to go to Cribs or something, and is assuming I don't think of a better idea before then. Just wait for Laura, have lunch with her, 1 till 2, get back, and then I will have myself my lunch. Just had lunch with the Bay, and now we're heading back to go and have my own lunch. A nice chicken sandwich. She had a chicken sandwich we made yesterday, because we were going to have like chicken stir fry last night. When are we going to have our stir fry stuff now? But we went out for a meal instead. We're going to have to plan in a chicken stir fry now to our meal plan at some point. But yeah, so words. So we've got chicken basically, because we had to cook the chicken that we defrosted. So I may have a nice thick chunky chicken sandwich with crisps. I haven't had sandwiches in so long, man. Forgot how expensive these were. Just saw a cyclist go past. Well, not just. A lot of cyclists go past. I thought like it would be kind of cool to get a bike back and be living like where we're going to live. It'd be really cool being able to cycle to Bath. If I was like every weekend or whatever, I could just go, well, let's try and cycle a little bit further and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Until you just get fit enough to be able to do it. But like, I forgot how expensive bikes were. Fuck that. They're like £400 for like a basic one, I guess, for that shop standards. The cheapest they did was like 320. Like, given enough time to save, I could save up for a fucking electric skateboard. I'm gonna spend that much money. And also, what's the point in buying one bike? I need to buy me and Laura one, so we can go on joint bike rides and be cool. Considering, obviously, my old bike used to be like the one that got stolen twice. We've also got somewhere safe to put it now. It was like a racing mountain bike, but like you could get like a road bike. I was thinking, surely road bikes aren't that expensive. Are they? They're everywhere. Everyone's got a road bike. And then we could cycle into town, go to town for the day and cycle back. And then if it's got one of them like things on the back wheel, you can strap your bag to it so you don't have to carry your bag. But no, too pricey. Here's the world that I'm in, right? I'm back home and I've sorted out like some career stuff with Bath. And now I'm going through sorting out my calendar, and I can just click on a little button up here that goes share. And I can share that to my calendar and it will look great. I'll be able to have it and it will be fine, and I'll be able to download it into this kind of view and it'll all work. But when you do that, everything's blue. And not only is everything blue, It's all in this code, all of the like unit codes. I obviously know what that code is, but like that means I've then got to go through and I've got to memorize every one of the fucking unit codes to know what's next. I'll be like, oh yeah, oh we got CM30225 on Monday. Well, what the fuck's that? I don't know what that is. 3M, I have to look it on this list here. I'm like, oh, parallel computing. Oh, parallel computing. Do you know what I mean? That makes so much more sense than this. So if I export it, they're all the same colour. They don't really have, like, they have the locations, the details aren't anything worthwhile. And now it's like, do I share it and have it look hideous? And there's no way I can change it, because when it shares, it's literally just singular things. Like, if there's a change to one that affects all of them, well then again, if I share it, then I get live updates. Oh, this is so fucking stressful. If I share it, I get live updates. Like, it will just change without me thinking about it. And I could just check on that. It'll be fine. My life will be better. Or, do I input it all manually, trying to make sure it's as accurate as humanly possible, and then have to deal with making sure it's up to date all the time? Just to get all the details exactly how I want it. How much do I care? I think I care a lot, man. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm sharing it for reference only. Okay, so it's now being indexed by my calendar. All being referenced in. Everything's fine. Let's change its colour so that it's not a colour that I actually like. So I've a light grey because it's been greyed out. I'm then going to go through and meticulously set up all of the other ones. So that, like, it's exactly how I want it, and then I can untick the visible one, and then I can retick it whenever I want to check if it's changed. That's my plan. I'm very particular about things like this. I like having all of my notes in a certain way. I like having all of my like to-do lists and stuff in a certain way. I like having my calendar in a certain fucking way. So, yeah. That's how I'm going to do it, alright? Deal with it. Now I've got to go through manually, duplicate everything, make sure everything's like repeated over the months and all that kind of shit. And yeah, let's do that.